Hey YouTube, what is going on? This is your girl Imani and welcome back to my channel. We are in the midst of restarting and rebranding our finances one budget at a time, and I would love if you can join me. I am 26 and I've been practicing budgeting and specifically a cash system for about 4 years, but during the pandemic I got hit hard, and I also had a really bad car accident, so I completely depleted a lot of my funds and savings. And so we're here to utilize our second chance at financial freedom, and we're going to achieve that today. So come along and join me. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. The videos are coming, and I want you to join this journey and get your finances in order. It's about to be 2022, and we need to take a hold of our lives in every way that we can. So if you are interested and you want to watch me budget out my moolah, just keep watching. Let's get started. Let's move all this crap. This is just for show. Let's just be clear. It's just for show. Okay. So let's move all of this and we can get into budgeting. Look what I did. Guys, I could not deal. If you watch my last budget with me video for my November paycheck number 1, it'll be the eye in the sky. If you haven't, go check it out. But I was using this digital printable that I got from Etsy. I was using this on my iPad, and I have no iPad pencil, so it really wasn't working out for me. So I went ahead and printed out a couple copies, and this is what we will be doing until I can get a new, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm in frame, till I can get any iPad pencil. And I'm gonna start saving up for that. That's gonna be a goal for the new year, but print it out in color so it can look pretty. Okay, so we're just gonna fill this out together. Now, in my last video, I had my pre-budgeted phase already filled out. But with this budget, I did not pre-budget because it was such a funny situation with my income. And I'll talk a little bit more about that maybe in another video, because I'm supposed to be getting some back pay. Hey! And so I wasn't sure what to budget. And a tip to everybody, and this is just so you don't get your hopes up or you don't let yourself down. If you have no idea what your budget is going to look like, do not pre-budget. I don't recommend it. You don't want to overstep your boundaries. You don't want to under-budget your money. So that's what I did. I didn't know what was about to happen with my budget, so I did not budget or pre-budget. I'm just going to go ahead and go through the actuals with you guys so you guys can see what I wind up doing with my money. All right, so my pay date was on November 30th. I really hope you guys will be able to see this on what I'm doing. And I do not write the nicest, so don't come for me. And I never fill out what my next payday is. I mean, God forbid, who really knows when you're gonna get paid next, right? Anything can happen, so I don't fill that out. But my income for my main, this is my main income. I'm only budgeting main incomes for right now. So for my main income this week, and it was, I'm so shocked at this number. That's exactly why I did not, and I'm using the wrong pen, guys. Pause, let's switch. Boom, I didn't budget. So my actual was $1,051.87. Literally, that's it. And these boxes are so small. I hope you guys can see that. And so that is my actual total for income, 105,187. So that's how much I got from this particular income. Now for my bills, I'm sorry, I have a little bit of cold, so don't pay me no mind. For my bills this week, because I paid so many majority of my bills last paycheck, I literally only have 2 things to do this check. And I like to do it like that because most of the time, my first paycheck of the month is always bigger than my second paycheck, which is, as you can see if you go to my last video. But You know, I like to relax a little bit, like to have a little fun, like to shake off the month, you know? So for this paycheck, I'm only giving my mom her budgeted amount that I agreed to give her every check. And I have to pay all of my subscriptions with this paycheck. So my mom gets $100, and that's always. And then for subscriptions, my subscriptions, I have to pay, I have to pay $60.10. And that's it. Thank you, Lord. Let's move over to my expenses. Now, the reason why these categories that are going to be here are not bills is because they are variable expenses. And even though I have to pay them every month, I do not pay the same amount. Usually the things in my bills are the same amount. We did not budget for any of this. So for my just regular credit card, I am making a payment of $38, and usually I make the same payment on each one. So my emergency credit card is also gonna get $38. Its cash envelopes, however, is getting $215, which I had to scrape this money together. Seeming that our number was so low for some reason, scraping together this $215 was very hard to do. But I am grateful for that. So our total is $291, like Taylor Budgets would say. Okay. Our debt. Oh my gosh. Our debt. Let me move up a little bit. Our debt. I don't like debt. Debt don't like me. Okay. But we have some this check. And I don't like that. So we did a little damage for Black Friday, and some of the things we just had to go ahead and, you know, put it on the card, not the physical card, the digital card of Afterpay. Most of the stuff is gifts, so technically I will be paying myself back in the near future with other income that I already pre-planned to spend on gifts. But because it's at a better price now, I just went ahead and got it, and I put it on Afterpay. It is what it is. And in total, I'm going to put $83.98 towards those transactions from this check. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but I just don't like it. And it is what it is. It really is. I did it to myself, but it was for the greater good, you know. Why get something for $50? I'm sorry, the camera is shaking. Why get something for $50 when you could get it for $30, you know? So in the long run, hopefully I save money and I will see those, the fruits of those labors, okay? So savings, which is my favorite part. And I didn't do this right. And we'll just put it together. Ugh, I don't like that. And buffer. That's fine. It's not a big deal, right? No, it ain't. Okay. So these are my savings, and again, I felt like I had to scrape this money together. I don't know why this $1,000 felt so short. I don't know what. It's my debt, because this is $83 that can be in my savings. It's the debt. I know it's the debt, but hey, we gotta pay it, right?
5 minutes later.
So I just had to do some quick recalculations. So for budget, this still doesn't sound right. I hope we don't run into a hiccup. But for sinking funds, I will be putting aside $302. For 1 month ahead, I have $177. For emergency, I have $30. For summer, oh Lord. For summer, I have $2. And because I already pre-did this, my buffer should be $7.79. And that's just because I pre-did this instead of like last time where I was doing it live. So I know that my buffer should in fact be $7.79, which is so freaking low. But like I said, I had to kind of stretch this $1,000, honey. And so because of that, my total should be $516.79. And that's that. So we're gonna summarize here, and I'm gonna pull you in closer so that hopefully when we calculate, we have a zero-based budget. So let me go ahead and fill this part out. Okay, so our total income was $1,051.87. I wish you guys can see me putting in these numbers, but you can't. It's okay. So if we subtract our bills, which were $160.10, subtract our expenses for $291, subtract our savings for $516.79, take away our debt for $83.98. Baby, this calculator says zero. And I'm gonna put that in because that's on period, okay? That is a zero-based budget. That's how you do it. This is how I budget. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna leave it here with the numbers showing. So again, because I really feel like this particular digital print is very zero-based budget, beginner friendly. And I am going to link this particular digital print in the description box. I got it from Etsy, but like I said, it's a digital. So you just pay for it and you can print it out right then and there with color, black and white. Do what you gotta do and be consistent with your budgeting. And so this is how I do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for my cash stuffing. I'm gonna be cash stuffing my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. And I'm getting ready to do that video right now. So go ahead and watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Subscribe to this channel and take your finances one budget at a time. Bye.